Hello, I'm back from from school because I'm a reread of Barney's Great Adventure, guys. Not the budget one, the rebooted one. Alright, so this scene will just take place after my summer special video. Thomas and his friends went to grandparents' house with Marcella, Cody, and Abby. And I know Cody was not happy about spending time with grandparents. Oh, do you know what I really hated myself? My mouse version of that. I really don't like because I'm being so grumpy in this video. I really don't like this one because I would say that meow once. I'm not a cat. So let's move on. So we went to the grape field, and Cody was playing with his ball, and Abby was pretending as Barney. Oh, next part, Marcella thinks that Cody is not fun. So Cody grabbed Barney from Abby's hand, and me and Cody went to the bathroom and put Barney in the shower. And Barney was come to life, and we singing at the barn. Oh, do you know what it was the worst part was? That was sometimes that I said, no, I'm not. I was surrounded by a purple boy, because of that. Now, if you excuse me, I'm me going to make myself a sandwich. That is totally uncalled for me. Oh, do you know what the funny part was? That Thomas says, okay with Scooch. It was so funny. That was hilarious thing that Thomas said to me. It's really great. So, moving on, after Trico Star and Cody's dream, Thomas just had a conversation with Boris. I know Boris is just annoyed about my attitude to Barney. But I didn't mean it. I was just being grumpy today. But after the conversation, all our friends and us were going to the barn, and we saw the egg inside. I think it was just a one ring. So we went outside to tell your grandparents about the egg. But Barney went inside to check on May Big with Thomas, and we went to Boris. I think they're a scene of city life. And finally, we see Miss Goldfinch. And Cody turned out the egg was in the barn. So we went inside. So we all know what's inside it. Because Goldfinch think it was a dream maker inside. So she read a book. And Cody was accidentally knocked the egg into the floor and rolled into Mr. Miller's truck. And Marcella have an idea. So they built a what's it called? Oh yeah, the carriage. So they built a carriage, and Thomas is behind Barney, so he won't be on act this way. So when they get to festival, Thomas crashed to the extraction black thing, and they saw the parade and roll off and fly into a Chance Snob restaurant. So when they get inside, Thomas, me, and Barney dancing in a stage. And the man says that the egg was going to a circus. So they searched the G-Ray, but they said no. So the egg just fly away from the juggler. So it started to rain. So they ran inside the tent, but not for me. But you're all gonna be very cheered up when I say this. I realized that I rode too hard on them, and I just ran away. That's what happened. And I still felt bad for my friends and Thomas after what adventure I do or did. So when they get the intent, they realized that they were let down. Cody was told that they overground. I was so upset after what he did during their journey. But do you know what the worst part is? That Boris told everybody that Thomas was the Roosevelt. And Thomas just yelled at them that Jeremiah was that I was so fair out. Oh well. No, not them. My family. But oh my goodness, do you already see the expression how Thomas was? He's on a breakdown. A terrible breakdown in this scene. That was terrible. But after Thomas apologized to Boris, for being a smirky, cheeky tank boy. So, Thomas and Boris decided to look for me. And, do you know why I am in? The morning is mine. So, Angelina and Alice were cut in the scene, so I decided to let Thomas and Boris do this cue. And, they both rescued me into the horrible morning is mine. It was take place from the Great Discovery. I tell you, this was my best part. After that, they traveled into the circus, and they rescued me. And every CDA and me and the Great Percy Barney, and you guys are not gonna believe this. But in scene 4, I've been kissed by a cat, Mia. That is disgusting. Disgusting kiss I ever got. Yeah. Do y'all see that? That was the worst kiss ever. And I was like, that's the worst video of my entire life. Sorry about that. I'll reset this year. Today. Anyways, let's move on. So, Percy and Alice's relationship was very adorable and very romantic. And it is wonderful that Percy was on Alice's tail. It was so adorable of him. Well, I actually have a crush on Alice, because you know that? Because I am a genius. Alright, Percy, we get it. And stop breaking for a while Jeremiah was reviewing. Whoops, sorry. Those widow rascals. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Okay, so next scene. Okay, what is going on here? And why am I blushing in this scene? I'm not blushing. Listen, 3 words. I'm not blushing. And it matters too. Sorry about that. Anyway, and the final scene is. I'm sorry that it was so funny that Angelina put a mousetrap on Thomas's company. It's so hilarious. Oh, excuse me, I got a terrible cough. And in the final scene, Thomas and Angelina are very good and adorable friends. Those are sweet characters I ever seen. But honestly, Thomas doesn't have a crush on her. No. So, if you want to see some more videos, like, comment, and subscribe to see more videos. And we'll see you in the next special of Thomas and Percy. And with your friends, Angelina and Alice. We'll see you all in next time. Sorry about that. Anyways, goodbye. I'm gonna eat some medicine and some water. Also, bye now.